Hey everyone, my name is AJ and welcome back to the Crazy Dreamer Network. In today's video, we will be discussing the transformative power of gratitude. All right, let's get it. So I wanted to start this talk off by actually giving you guys some insight on on the ways in which gratitude has personally changed my life. So I want to say about a year and a half ago, I started to really implement gratitude in my daily practice. Now, I've always been a grateful person and have been very understanding of the power of gratitude, but it wasn't until a year and a half ago in which I really started to implement it every day in my meditation rituals, in just every day and in every way, right? So I started off this journey because I ordered these journals called the Law of Attraction Planners, and I'll actually put the link in the description below if you guys want to check them out. They're amazing and they work 100%. I kid you not. So I bought 3. I bought 1 for me and 2 for my other friends, and I really bought them because I wanted us to kind of be accountable for one another. Let's go on this journey together and let's be accountability partners. Now, while we're adults, so our lives, go every which way. I don't really know what they did with their journals, but I know I did use mine, and by gosh, it worked, right? So I was actually introduced to the Law of Attraction planners because it was a gift to me a few years back, and I thought when I was to reorder them, I wanted to do it right, because the first time I used them, it was very I kind of just fly by the seat of my pants. I was kind of just writing in it. I wasn't really I didn't use all the methods that I could to try to, I don't want to say perfect because nothing's perfect, but to get the maximum benefit out of the planner, right? Until the second time around when I ordered a new set. So with that being said, what I did was I went from the very beginning of the planner to the very end of the planner and read it through and through. And I even did I signed up for their email blast, and I would get little tidbits of when the creator would do tutorials on how to use the planner. So one day I was bored. This was before I got into my apartment. This was before I manifested my apartment and everything, right? Or I was at least in the manifestation process, but this was before the culmination of the manifestation came into fruition. So I was on my mom's couch, and I think I was just watching the tutorial, and he was basically saying how in conjunction with writing in the Law of Attraction planner, how we should do a 30-day meditation challenge. And I was like, that's absolutely fantastic idea. I'm going to do that. And something in me, whether it be my higher self, my intuition, God, spoke to me and kind of said, also do a thank you 30-day challenge. Say thank you every single day. Before your feet hit the ground, before you get out that bed, you need to be thanking God, source energy, infinite intelligence, whatever it is you want to call it, right? You need to be thanking a source higher than yourself for even waking up, just to be blessed on earth with another day, right? So I did that. And guys, gals, everyone out here who is watching this video, when I say that completely changed my life, even aside from meditation, which is a form of gratitude to me. It's a gratitude to yourself and your higher self and God. But aside from that, the physical doing of the physical doing of meditation, aside from that, aside from anything else, gratitude has completely transformed my life. It's night and day difference. So I just had to kind of give you guys a brief on how the power of just saying thank you in my head completely transformed my life and circumstances for the better. My life looks night and day different from a year and a half ago till now. It works, guys. It works. So let's begin the topic of the transformative power of gratitude with defining gratitude. What is gratitude? So I did some research on the internets per usual, and the Oxford Dictionary defines gratitude as the quality of being thankful, the readiness to show appreciation, and to return kindness. I think that's an amazing definition, and I can always correlate gratitude with reverence, right? When we give reverence to something, I always correlate gratitude, reverence, and God. It's like an equation, right? And so reverence and gratitude to me go hand in hand, because the people who we hold to high esteem, the things, the ideas, the notions we hold to high esteem, we give reverence to them. We give reverence to them, excuse me. We give deep gratitude and just, you know, we hold it close to our heart. And to me, those two words are almost synonymous. They go hand in hand. So, you know, that's another definition, or that's another kind of trigger word for me. Like whenever I think of gratitude, I think of reverence, you know? So you guys could try that one out too. But okay, so moving forward, let's talk about the power that lies in gratitude, right? So according to a Harvard Health Publishing article, displaying more gratitude in your everyday life will make you a healthy and happier person. Who doesn't want that, right? I know I do. And I know this article, and it's a Harvard article, so you know it's totally research backed, right? So I know this from firsthand experience, and I know you, the viewer out there, know this too. When you're having a great day, when you're feeling so grateful just to be alive, just to be in the present moment, it reconfigures your day to go your way. So I know we've all experienced these profound, even simplistic moments of gratitude, even if maybe in the moment we don't know that's what's happening, you know? So anyways, back to the research article. According to a Harvard Health Publishing article, displaying more gratitude in your everyday life will make you a healthy and happier person. Two psychologists, one from the University of California of Davis, that was a school I wanted to go to, and another from the University of Miami, conducted much research on the topic of gratitude and had all participants write a few sentences each week focusing on certain topics. Now, one group wrote about things that happened that they were grateful for, of course, and the other group wrote about the opposite. So after 10 weeks, those who wrote on the things that they were grateful for were more optimistic. They felt better, and they felt more optimistic about their lives. They felt better about their lives, right? And surprisingly, you know, who knew that this would have correlated? They exercised more and they had fewer trips to the doctor, especially than those who wrote about the things that aggravated them during the week. So the proof is in the pudding, guys. The research is there, right? Being more grateful can affect your overall state of well-being, right? Your overall state of well-being. And I think that's innately what we strive for. We don't want to have to take medication, pills, and potions to try to make ourselves feel better, because those are always temporary. You know, when you could just enact more gratitude in your life, where you could just every day, at least one time a day, at least one thing, think about the thing that you are grateful for. Think about your mother, your aunt and your uncle, your brothers and sisters, your nieces and nephews, your family, your daughters, your sons, anything that you could think of that you're grateful for in this moment. You know, maybe you're having a bad day, but if you could think, okay, well, I have a roof over my head, or I have food in my stomach, or I have clothes to put on my back, I'm not out in the streets. Like, it's so many things that we literally as humans need to be grateful for, especially living in America. Like, I know how tumultuous these times are, but we have an infinite amount of things, if we put into perspective, to be grateful for. You know, especially us being on YouTube. even you being able to watch this video is something to be grateful for. There's people around the world who don't have access to YouTube. They don't have a smartphone. They don't have a laptop. They don't have a computer. They don't have the resource to watch this resourceful video in which they could kind of have a glimmer of hope or you know, something, an insight to like make their day just a little bit more brighter, or to help into switch the perspective, you know, that YouTube videos do. I know YouTube videos help me a lot, especially ones that are just really about the topics in which I'm interested in. So there's a multitude of examples showing how gratitude and the power that gratitude has on a daily basis. Now, let's get into the different ways that we, us, you, the viewer, can display gratitude in your everyday lives. So there's 3 ways in which I like to do it, and you guys do your research. Google ways I can display gratitude in my everyday life, because trust me, there's so many ways you can do it. These 3 are just like kind of ones that come to mind for me, right? So the first one would be gratitude journaling. And what I mean by gratitude journaling is that, you know, take a notebook that you like, you know, that's beautiful, that's pleasing to the eye, and that you want to write in, and have that be your gratitude journal. Now, every day you could just do, I like to, you know, you could title them, I date it, and you could, sometimes I'll write reverence, or sometimes I'll write gratitude and underline it, and then I'll write the things that I'm gratitude, or the things that I revere underneath it, the people I revere, the memories I revere, you know, anything that I'm grateful for, I'll just write it down, and I will really feel into what I'm writing in that journal and in that moment. I'll really be in the present moment and put my all into displaying and just exhibiting gratitude at that juncture, you know. The second way, you can affirm it. Thank you, right? The affirmation, thank you. Now, let's say someone did something very kind to you. You could mentally thank them. It's kind of the same thing as actually thanking them, but maybe you might not have the opportunity to physically thank them, or to, you know, verbally thank them. So you can mentally thank them in your mind, and that, at least for you, will work wonders, trust me. And you could do it in a physical way or a verbal way. Maybe write a gratitude, maybe write a thank you card, and give it to someone that, you know, you really respect or you really revere. You could read it out loud to them, or you know, anything, you know, you could mail it or something. Imagine getting a thank you card from somebody maybe that you love and you care about, that you haven't spoken to in a while, and they're just thanking you for being you and for being there for them. And, you know, I know that would warm my heart so much, so I can only imagine what it would do to the person that you choose, you know, to do that for and to do that to. And last but not least, the third way is prayer. I talk to you guys about prayer all the time. Or in general, I talk about prayer all the time. I don't stop praying. I could be in a room full of 1,000 people and I would be praying in my head, thank you, God, thank you, God, thank you, God, you know? And prayer is a form of meditation, you know? It's scientifically proven that people who are religious, and I'm not talking about religion in any way, it's just an example, or I'm not talking about, you know, religiosity in any way, but it's just an example that people who happen to be religious, because they tend to use the practice of prayer, they're more confident, especially teenagers. They're more confident, they're more self-assured, and they have a purpose, you know, because they believe in something that's higher than them. And that's really the foundation. Sorry guys, I live in the city, so you gotta bear with me with the noise. But yeah, that's really the foundation in which religion is even based off of, just believing in something higher than yourself. And by no way I'm telling you guys be religious or not to be religious. You have to do what works for you and what serves you. But I'm just saying that typically people who are in religion, they use prayer as a form of meditation and reverence, and thus the teenagers, maybe because they have that foundation, and people in general, they usually have more confidence, they're more self-assured, and they find purpose, you know, quicker than those who don't. And all in all, just believe in something, guys. You could believe in karma, you could believe in God, energy, infinite intelligence, whatever it is that you want. You could believe in your higher self. Believe in yourself, you know, and that will pay off in dividends. So to conclude this video, I am so grateful to anyone and to everyone who is watching and who has listened to this information and have found value in what is being and have found value in this video in any regard. It would mean the world to me if you guys turn on that notification button, just to let you know when I release more videos on different topics, different subjects, and to like, share, and subscribe. If you guys have any questions, please leave it in the comments below. What are you grateful for? I would love to know about that. Please leave it in the comment below. And I love you guys, and please stay and be blessed. Bye-bye.